Hello, New Serum. NJ, fledgling of Clan Malkavian, stares out her office window. She hadn't realized it before. You could just see the church from here. She smiles. She knows that somewhere it's safe, protected. She knows that when Claire's there, she's also safe and protected. And from what Lothario said, that seems to be a place she spends a lot of time, so makes NJ feel better. She's still troubled over this person that Claire's spending time with. She almost feel the jealousy rising up in her. She doesn't remember ever being jealous like this before. She decides to go for a walk filled along the streets of this city, place she calls home. She makes her way out, locking and arming the security in the office. As she heads out into the streets. She wanders a bit, listening to the throng of people, how it's changed, how it's softened, how she no longer feels overwhelmed. She wonders if this was what Vincent was trying to say. Perhaps her mind just doesn't work that way. Aloysius, him and her are on a similar par, I suppose. Though he's been acting strange lately, she does worry for him. And she's not too overly concerned, though. He'll be fine. It's strange having Aaron. This is perception alertness. She hears something, breaking her from her thought. A scream? She follows the sound to find a woman being attacked. A man forcing himself upon her. Before she even thinks about it, she's charging at him, tackling him off the woman. And she tackles him cleanly, knocking him to the ground. The woman, startled by this sudden savior, quickly scrambles up and begins to move away. NJ, though, is focused on this man who feels it's his right to take what he wants from this woman, that he's justified in his actions. And this is now strength plus 2 dice for damage. It wasn't too hard of an impact, but it did knock him away from the woman, which was her primary intention. The man gets up, drawing a knife. She looks at him, laughs, pulls out her pistol, and points it at him. No, not tonight, buddy. You really want to push it? You'll be going out of here in a body bag. Drop the knife and get on the ground. And this will be a manipulation intimidation roll to see if he does listen. Just confirming everything. Intimidation and manipulation. Yes, I was right. Versus him, he clearly gets her impression as his perception empathy as she is holding the gun to him. He puts down the knife. He looks ready to run. She just smiles, thinking to herself, run, chase you down, and you won't get out of this, not in one piece. And does he stay? No, he doesn't. He runs. NJ runs up, picking up the knife, and hurls it into his leg, striking true. Grazes, it goes into his leg, but with the movement in his clothes, it's not a firm stick, but it does slow him down, catching him off guard. Obviously, he wasn't planning on being stabbed by his own knife, as NJ sprints up after him. She goes over the trash cans to land in front of him. Oh, she trips on the trash cans, though. He begins to get away. He starts off with 3 successes on his Dex Athletics. NJ quickly gets up, though, and pushes after him, keeping pace with him, even in her high heels. She's done this before. She knows how this works. The woman calling the police as the two begin to run. Nearing the end of the alley, that's his Dex Athletics versus hers. He's just keeping ahead of her, just far enough that she can't grab him quite yet, as they burst out onto the street, her gun back in its holster. His Dex Athletics as they begin dodging through people. He trips. She quickly makes up the difference, catching him. She pins him to the ground. He goes by. The police pull up just a few minutes later. NJ letting the man up to the police custody. She talks with the police, letting them see her ID, her permit to carry. She explains what happened, what she saw. Explains that this woman is now protected. Well, that she was saved. The woman is overjoyed. The man hadn't gotten a chance to mug her or worse, rape her. Things can be replaced, but when they take that part of you, NJ couldn't let something like that happen. She's become too detached, too distant as it is. She can't just let that happen. You have to be that point of change, that betterment in you. You have to be the one to stand up and do what's right. Because if you're not, who will?